What's up, everybody, and welcome to the latest episode of Pop for This. We are your hosts. I am Machi, the Ring Geek.
Gil, the guillotine.
McKendy, the total heel, sweating his balls off.
It's
And
hot.
It's super hot.
it's
Hot.
very,
It,
very comfortable where
it's
I
a
am
it's a
in
thousand
this air
degrees.
conditioning. But yeah, this week we've got our Pop
Mm.
5, Flop 5, and Cream of the Crop for the week of June 29th, the week of 4th of July. Happy Independence Day. Sure. And yeah, so before we get into the show, we've got a quick word from our partner, Cookies by Clark.
Cookies by Clark. Founded in 2015, our passion for fitness and health led to the creation of delicious, health conscious baked goods. We believe in keeping things simple with limited, quality ingredients that we feel good about feeding to our own family. Specializing in cookies as well as offering brownies, we proudly provide gluten-free and vegan options for everyone to enjoy. Every purchase helps support our small family-owned business, and we truly appreciate your support. So please visit us on Instagram at Cookies by Clark, the official cookie of the Pop for This podcast. Cookies by Clark, the best cookie in the world for the best podcast in the world.
And that was Cookies by Clark. So yeah, boys, we're just gonna get right into it with the Pop 5.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
yeah, so Pop 5. So
Let's
leading
get it.
off the Pop 5, we have got the Seth Rollins promo to close down Raw. I thought it was awesome. I really, really did. Obviously, that's why it's in the Pop 5. So what are you guys' thoughts on
Um, it's Seth freaking Rollins. He's the only one that could make me excited about Roman Reigns.
it?
So
That's
yeah,
quite an
I'm excited.
accomplishment.
I know, but him just running down the history is just okay. We have to have this match. This is
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah,
And in a weird way, it seems like it should be some WrestleMania match, but it kind of fits a SummerSlam match right now.
it does.
You know, because
It does.
SummerSlam matches, some of them have been huge matches, and it's a pretty big match.
Yeah, like people
Um,
be forgetting the Brock Lesnar was made at SummerSlam. The
yeah,
Rock,
exactly.
Davey Boy Smith, and Bret Hart. That was
SummerSlam.
at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Like SummerSlam has had some huge moments. Daniel Bryan beat John Cena for the title at
At
SummerSlam. Like
SummerSlam. I even think there's a Hulk Macho Man SummerSlam match.
there might be that
Maybe.
off the top of the head.
But
Top
I
of my
don't
head, I
know.
don't
But
know. But yeah, but there have been
anyway, yeah,
some.
it's a big fight match, history match. We've been waiting for this match for a long time, so I'm very excited. Very excited about it.
Yeah, man. I like the fact that he goes down to history, and there's a lot of other stuff that he's skipping. I believe like Seth and Roman's rivalry is probably one of the greatest rivalries in wrestling history. Like they
Yep.
should have like a special about it, like a 2 hour special of just their history together and what they've done to each other throughout the years.
Um,
Um. The only thing I didn't like about the segment when he was like, "Oh, we're almost at the end," which is kind of true, but at the same time, bro, CM Punk is 47. He just main evented WrestleMania. Like, you still have plenty of time to keep on
yeah.
wrestling. They're acting like, oh, they're both gonna retire next year or something like that. But it was beautiful, but I want them to lean into more of their their hatred towards each other in a way. Their constant feuding. Because it kind of felt a little bit, I don't know.
Familiar?
They went a little bit soft on each other, I felt like. I felt like they
Yeah.
went a little bit soft on each other. I felt like, I just want them to bring the heat, you know.
Kind of, I feel the same way. I want them to lean into the resentment more.
Yeah.
And what I mean by like lean, not just Roman not beating Seth, just Seth had to feel a little way about how successful Roman was. There was
Yeah,
a
yeah,
point,
that's what I'm
you know what I
talking
mean? Like
about.
lean into like both of them. It's just like, yo, I hated the fact that you were champion and was in control of the shit for 3 years. You know what I mean? Like we
Yeah.
came up together. I'm better than you. Why the hell did you have to have that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like
I
I completely agree. Again, like deep, nice cuts. Get
I
into it.
I think I actually think I'm on the other end of the spectrum. I think it was perfect because it started them off on a place where it's like, all right, we know that there's respect there, but they're gonna go to war. There's gonna be plenty
Mm,
of time for that vitriol. There's gonna be plenty of time. They got 5 weeks for this, so
mm,
they got time for it. Like one of the things that I love though, my favorite line was Seth talking about how you have to accept this challenge because if you don't, you are never gonna escape the ghost of Seth Rollins.
Was a
I
hard ass
thought
line.
that to me was, and then Roman responding, "I don't want to beat you. I have to
have
beat
to
you.
be
I
you.
need to beat you."
I have to be you in front of
Is
my
100.
family.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's 100. Yes, absolutely. Yes, you do. You do, Roman. You do because Seth has a decided edge over you. He
Even if they
really,
added
really does.
even if they added a quick slight at Jacob and at the Usos, like, you know what? You right, bro. You didn't beat him. You know what I mean? Are you the tribal chief? You
I
know,
mean,
like
he's got. You're talking about the gauntlet match on Raw, SummerSlam when Dean Ambrose cashed in right after. He cost him the match at WrestleMania when he interfered. Well, not interfered when he cashed in, and then he pinned him in the triple threat against CM Punk and took Paul Heyman.
and took Paul Heyman.
Like,
And to go, yeah.
yeah, yeah. He definitely like Roman. It's crazy, right? Because Roman himself would probably say, "Yeah, I've had the better career or whatever," but Seth Rollins has it over me. Seth
Yeah.
Rollins has my number.
I like I like when with the Seth Rollins feud. I like Seth always ends up some way putting some type of drama in his feud that makes you
Uh,
just want to sink your teeth more. Like they had this match, one of their last match together, one-on-one match. I think it was a SummerSlam. I think it was a SummerSlam, and it was when Roman had all the titles and he was beating everybody. Seth was the only one that beat him, and it was disqualification because
Mm-hmm.
because Roman wouldn't let go of the hold. And while he was holding on to Seth and stuff like that, he
oh
just kept on
yes.
yelling. The referee kept on telling him, "Let it go, let go," and Roman kept on
I
yelling
can't
out,
let go.
"He won't let me
Let
let
me
go. He
go.
won't let me let go." Yo, that was so good. That
Yeah.
thing was so good, man. Mm. So I want them to do more stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll get to it. I'm sure they'll get to it. And hopefully they just give this feud uh what it deserves in that regard. So yeah. Um moving on. Next on the top five, we had Ray Phoenix versus El Hijo del Vikingo.
That match was
Really,
fire.
yeah,
Yeah,
dope
that's fine.
match for the cruiserweight, the Triple H cruiserweight title. Um, it was absolutely in the running for cream of the crop. That was a dope match.
It was.
And the finisher, the spinning muscle buster into a power bomb, yo,
That was
that
crazy.
is dope.
That was
That shit
crazy.
was dope. Like a muscle buster into a blue thunder bomb. Like that was dope. So
Those guys are freaking superheroes. They can do anything in the
Oh,
that's
they
a
ring.
were
fact.
just jumping everywhere. Like they should. I mean, they're getting better at it, I guess, but they should feature at least one of those matches guaranteed every SmackDown or
I
every
agree.
Raw. Yeah, at least. But that was an amazing match.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope it leads somewhere. Like sometimes it just doesn't lead anywhere, you know? And you're not really invested because it doesn't really lead anywhere. Are they really gonna push Ray Phoenix like that?
Well, I mean, in AAA,
Hmm?
maybe in WWE on the main
Just in
roster,
general.
I
Just
doubt
in
I mean,
general.
that. I doubt that.
I don't know. I
I
don't think so.
I doubt it very highly. Penta, I thought there was a lot of mileage to be gotten out of a tag team with Penta, but Penta's really, really in a good spot with the IC belt.
Yeah.
But yeah, the match itself was dope. And I do hope it gets people to turn into to tune into AAA because, like we said, these guys aren't going to get pushed on the main roster. But at least when they make appearances, you'll have some investment in them because the match was really good. And
Yeah,
it's not something that WWE puts out there like that, those types of matches. And then with any kind of frequency, even less so. So, I hope that's where it goes.
I hope they add a little bit of storyline to it though.
Yeah.
Give them a
Yeah,
proper feud. But yeah, it was a very entertaining match.
It's I wish I knew more about the AAA product, but I watch too much wrestling as it is. Um,
yeah.
like I really do. Like I watch wrestling like 6 nights a week sometimes. It's a problem. Yeah, it's a problem. So, but yeah, no, I agree. A storyline would definitely help it. But to start just seeing the potential from a match, I thought that was really good.
And where's Penta? But that's another story.
I don't, yeah,
Where's Penta? They started to do it again. They started to do it again.
I know.
This is People just disappear.
While holding titles.
Exactly.
Ah, oh,
Speaking of holding,
well,
speaking of holding titles, it's incredible how Roman Reigns has never had. When was the last time Roman Reigns had a TV match? I'm just saying,
I don't
I don't
know.
know. Why does he need to have a TV match? We just need to
dude,
acknowledge him, apparently.
dude,
Because he's
like,
an
come on.
insecure child. He needs people to pay attention to him.
Acknowledge him.
Anyway, so moving on, we have the Mello and Trick feud. Now, I thought the segment was pretty good. Him backhanding Mello was the ultimate
That's
disrespect.
just like
Like,
hilarious.
damn, he slapped the shit out of
He
you.
slapped the
Um,
hell out of Mello.
and the reason it was in my pop is just because I'm hoping that they'll tap into their history. They've got a long history together, and if they touch on that, it's gonna be a great feud. And I already feel like it's gonna deliver in the ring, just because Melo's involved.
A
So
little
Yeah,
side. Go on, go.
I'm happy for this feud finally because I think Trick needs. He had that quick thing with Sammy that helped him just a little, but he needs another wrestler, good wrestler, to showcase his talent more in the
100%.
ring. I think it's gonna fizzle out sooner or later, and I think this is gonna good. And I hope that, like you're right, I hope they do tap into the beef and the rivalry just to show that he has a little bit more depth than just being a pimp that pimp slaps.
Yeah, and I mean they got years of history, dude.
Yeah,
Years of
yeah.
history.
Am I the only one that thinks that Little Yachty is doing a good job
I like it.
as
I do
as a
like
No,
it.
sidekick?
I
I,
actually
fi-
don't.
Little Yachty's doing a great job. I actually
I
really liked
actually
him in that
don't.
I
segment.
find him
No, I
annoying, which is a
agree.
good thing.
Like his
No,
mic skills are really good.
I agree. Like, listen, if you're gonna have a celebrity be involved, a celebrity manager or a celebrity mouthpiece,
That's
why
perfect.
not?
Yeah,
Why not? Why not? I think it's great. And I do think he's done a great job because he really does care about it. Like
yeah.
he said it. He was
He's a
like, yo,
fan.
y'all hating on me because and honestly, I was not a fan of all the involvement. I wasn't. But this iteration of it, if this is how it is, yeah, I like it. And I don't see a problem with it. I agree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I
I
like
agree.
what he was saying. He was like, "Yo, bro, we're just not giving out like free opportunities to
Hmm.
win the title. You got to earn that, baby."
Yeah. Yeah.
And the key word of that is earn. So I don't know why Jay Usos is on SmackDown asking for asking for a title
Let's
shot
not even.
after he just
Uh,
lost King of the Ring, but that's another conversation.
Yeah. We definitely gonna get to that one. Um moving on. We have the redemption angle with Chad Gable. I think it's been really, really, really good. But yeah, I want to hear from you guys first.
yeah, I think it's good. I want maybe a little bit more out of it. Like if you're
Yeah.
gonna show me, I don't know if it's about showcasing him more, maybe having more matches or something. But I see where they're going with it, but I just want a little bit more out of it, just so that he can properly get over, the way he should be.
He needs to go for
But
a title.
that match with JD was holy
Very
smokes.
good. Really
Yeah.
good. It was. It was.
Yeah, he needs to go for a title.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know the last time Chad Gable has gotten gold around his waist. I can't remember.
Tag
I
Like,
think he was a tag team.
tag team probably.
see, that's crazy. He needs to go for some gold.
Um,
I think this redemption arc would have been great for Roman Reigns because, like Seth said, he had 4 years of just terrorizing people and so forth, and he comes back and it's another day. Like, I like how nobody interacts with Roman Reigns except for the Usos. Like, what's
Like
going
he's the
on?
boss. He runs shit, but like nobody talks to him. No one actually acknowledges him.
no, not
You
in
know what I'm
public
saying? Like
anyway.
they actually don't acknowledge him.
But yeah,
So,
as for Chad Gable should have been in the King of the Ring. He needs to have more big time matches.
Big out there,
Bro,
yeah.
he needs to wrestle with people that actually matter. Yeah, JD can wrestle. JD is awesome, but like wrestling
Who is
JD
JD?
is not really gonna get you anywhere, you know?
Yeah.
Like, why is it, I know Mello, I know Trick is doing with Mello, like, but yeah, he should be in a storyline with people that has gold around his waist. I think Chad Gable versus Penta would be amazing.
That would be an
It would be
amazing match.
amazing. That would
I
be an
think it would.
amazing match.
I think it would be, but I'm of the school of thought that he just lost. He just got exposed as a Grande Americano, and the whole thing is that he feels shame. So now
Mhm.
he wants to make good. And most of the time when you make good, you don't make good and then immediately, yeah, I'm getting a shot at a title. I think they're trying what this stage of what they're doing, I think they're trying to organically build him up, connect him with
Mm.
the crowd. But I do think that yeah, you can't just keep doing this. It needs to lead somewhere. Chad Gable should be holding a belt or fighting for a belt. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
think
that's
so.
where this needs to go. That's where we can nitpick about the timing of it. But at the end of the day, we all agree that he needs to be going for a belt.
Mhm.
And I think this is a good way to start to push in that direction. You know, hopefully we'll start seeing him have some more consequential matches as Raw and SmackDown, go on. But yeah, okay. So the final member of the Pop Five, Brock challenging Obafemi to a match at SummerSlam, and it being a Hell in a Cell match. Now,
Yeah.
I will say that in and of itself, in a vacuum, I love it. I hate how they got there. I'll leave it there.
Yeah, exactly. I hate how they
Yeah,
got there.
I hate how they got there, but this you don't get more of a big money match than Brock and Elba in Hell in a Cell. Like that's
No,
crazy. What they're gonna
definitely
pull
not.
off in that match is this probably gonna be Oba's first real hell or steel cage match, I think. So
Yeah.
this is gonna be awesome. This is gonna be
Yeah,
awesome. The outcome though, I'm kind of scared. I think
I'm
Oba's gonna
not.
take it, but
I, Oba has he absolutely has to win. He has to win.
yeah.
He has to win. He has to win. This man doesn't win, then I just don't know. I just,
I
don't
love
know.
Brock's performance. He talks shit, he get hit.
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
I
That was
love that.
probably the only Brock promo I've ever liked.
Really?
Yeah.
He had a couple. He
I
had a
don't
couple of
know.
moments when he was feuding with Bobby Lashley. He said, "Knock knock. Who's there? Bobby. Bobby
Bobby
who?
who?
Exactly."
Exactly. Yeah, I
I thought
remember
that was
that.
awesome. I thought that was awesome. He had a couple of moments and everything. But yeah, the way that he came out and set up this match, I thought they were gonna add another stipulation, but this stipulation is pretty good too. I'm like, oh shit, this shit is gonna be brutal. This shit is gonna
Yeah,
be brutal. They're gonna
yeah.
destroy the
I got
place.
destroyed. But yeah. Yeah. It's
Like
very
Exactly.
exciting.
this is one match. Like I don't like blood. I don't, but
Okay.
I don't, bro. Like You know what it is that I watch AEW. So blood has like it's taken on a whole new meaning, and I'm like
Yeah,
terrified of it. Like I'm like, yeah, like I have PTSD from it. So I see a drop of blood. I'm like, oh God.
You seen every
So,
AE,
single, you seen every
but
single John Wick movie. What are you?
but whatever. But
Had 80 gallons of
this
blood the first scene of John Wick.
this but this match, there needs to be blood. There needs to be
yes,
blood. I think
yes.
there has to be blood gushing. Okay, maybe not gushing, but there needs to be blood.
Somebody needs to go
Significant.
flying off the hell in this hell.
There needs
No,
to
there's
Someone
a
be
needs
rule
to.
crazy.
now. There's a rule now. You can't go on top of the cell anymore. That's crazy, right? You can't go on top
Why?
of the cell, huh?
Why would
Because the
they do that?
last time somebody did that, somebody almost died. That's why. That's why. Mankind, do you remember when Undertaker flipped him and he went?
God, he's dead. He's
Yeah,
Yeah,
dead.
but that
yeah.
dude, that
He's
was
dead.
30 years ago or
When he
something.
yelled out, "He's dead." That wasn't part of the script. He really thought that guy died.
He thought he was dead.
He's
And
Like,
dead.
fuck it, I
then
might
you
as he's
saw,
dead. I might as well give him good commentary.
then you
Now
saw
that he's dead.
his tooth coming out of his
Yeah.
nose. That was crazy.
hmm So yeah, they said, we ain't gonna do that
So,
again. We ain't gonna do that anymore.
well, regardless, I fully expect this match to be a
Yeah,
freaking
brutal.
war.
Yes.
It needs to be. So, but yeah. All right. So that's our pop five, everybody. So don't forget, like, subscribe, comment below, talk shit. We want to know what you have to say, what you think, all that good stuff. So yeah, I'm going to pass it on to my boy, my partner, McKendy, the total hit.
Yeah, yeah. So we're gonna
Yeah,
talk
yeah, yeah.
about the big five, flop five. Yeah,
Doo
yeah.
doo. The doo doo.
The doo-doo of the week, and we got plenty
Whoa.
of doo-doo this week.
Sorry.
Bro, we got freaking diarrhea this week, bro.
We could have done a flop 10, to be perfectly honest.
We're gonna
For
drop
We
real.
off
could
the we're gonna drop off the Cosby kids at the local pool. Yeah, yeah.
have.
Oh my God.
I'm mad that Gil just got that joke.
I
Come
did.
on,
Um,
man.
You're racist.
okay. The first flop, the King of the Ring booking / consequences.
Those.
Apparently, that whole thing was for nothing.
Not a
No.
damn sense
It was
made.
just something they did just to kill time.
It made
But
a mockery of the King of the Ring.
they already knew it was gonna mean nothing. I think
Seth?
I think
No, I'm sorry.
okay. I think Triple H messed up because I
Yeah.
know he didn't want to look predictable, so they said, you know what? We're not gonna have Brock come out of nowhere and cause Oba to lose the King of the Ring because everybody saw that coming. So they said, hey, you know what? We're just gonna follow through. We're just gonna have a straight tournament and have Oba win it. But Oba's not going for the championship.
Isn't that terrible?
And not only that, Oba's not going for the championship. Then you have Jay, who clearly lost. But he can clearly go to SmackDown now and challenge for Sammy's title. How do you become the number one? How do you even have an opportunity to challenge for the top title when you clearly lost? So
Because he a
you go
oos.
back in line.
He a oos, bro. He a oos. We run by the oos. We run by the bloodline again. He a oos.
Whatever that
Sick,
means.
isn't it? It's sick. This is what happens when Roman is back on top.
You know,
Dude.
WWE can't tell good stories, bro.
They
Why even do the whole tradition and background story of what the King of the Ring was and all these storied people that won it and the things they did when they won it? Why even do that? Why even don't even do it? Make it a regular PLE. Call it something else. You got this
it's
beautiful crown. Nobody's wearing it. No one's acting like a king. That was a big part of what this fucking thing
remember
was in
King
the first
Booker?
place. Of course.
Like, lean into that shit. Like, okay. And they could have really easily had Oba win. Like Brock could have tried to interfere and Oba could win anyway. And then Oba could be like, you know what? I can't have you, over my shoulder when I'm fighting Roman Reigns. So I got to deal with you, Brock. So they could
So
have
he
him
should
deal with
say
Brock.
that. So he should
Exactly.
say that. Exactly.
Exactly.
When they asked him, "What about your title shot?" Say, "Yo, I can't be looking out everywhere for Brock. So let me take care of Brock, and then I'll handle the championship."
Like,
That's all you gotta say. But they
Yeah.
never explained that.
oh, like, bro, and it would work because if you have Brock try to interfere and Oba win anyway, Oba could be like, yo, he did it at fucking King of the Ring. Of course he's gonna try to do it if I'm going against Roman. Nah, I
Exactly.
gotta deal with this. I gotta deal with this
Exactly.
man. But they didn't do that. They didn't do that. On top of that, Seth Rollins, who lost early in the tournament, he gets to challenge Roman. So the guy who won King of the Ring, which
But
the winner gets a shot at the title, doesn't even get the shot at the title. And the guy who lost in the tournament, him and Jay both get shots at the title. And as much as I love Seth Rollins challenging Roman and where they're going with it, the logic is dumb as hell.
well, I'll give Seth a little bit of leeway because he never lost the title. He never lost the title.
The
So
only, and also just to add to it a little bit, sometimes they do the thing where I think he came out and challenged Roman, and Roman accepted the challenge. So it's not like he just, like I think in WWE world, even if you were Ricky Saints and you challenged Roman and Roman was in the mood, he'll accept the challenge. You know what I mean? Like he's not
mhm.
anywhere near that title picture, but like I think the champion can accept the challenge if they wanted to. But only with Seth though, it wouldn't make sense to anybody else. But I agree with you too, Mark. Like you should have technically been in the back of the line, bro. But I got you.
But yeah, I hate the fact that Jay was even at SmackDown and he's in a number one contendership
Jay's the
with
most
Cody
annoying one.
Rhodes. With Cody Rhodes. And and
six
speaking of Cody
six days,
Rhodes,
6 days after he lost the King of the Ring, 6 days after he's
Yes.
got another title
Yes.
shot.
and speaking
Yes.
of Cody Rhodes, side note with Cody Rhodes, yo, they cannot keep Cody away from the main title picture.
It's
Cody is a
crazy.
constant. Is
Yep.
everybody versus Cody. Cody wins the championship, he loses it to John Cena. Cody wins it back. Cody wins the championship, he loses it to Drew McIntyre, he wins
He
it
wins
back.
it back.
Yeah.
Cody is the champion, he loses to Sami Zayn, and guess what? He has
He's
a
gonna win
title shot to win it again
tomorrow night.
on Raw. If Cody wins this championship,
He
bro,
might win tomorrow night, bro. Cody might win that title tomorrow
I'm
night.
like,
But
yo,
anywho,
Uh,
this company is ridiculous. This
I'm,
yeah.
company is
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
This company is
If
ridiculous.
he wins tomorrow, then I don't even like. What was
Watch
that for? They were
watch Cody
like, what was
watch
this for?
watch Cody win tomorrow, and as he's celebrating, that's when CM Punk's music's gonna hit.
Oh my
I
god,
wouldn't be
Now
surprised that
now they
happened.
just set
I
up
wouldn't be surprised
SummerSlam.
that I wouldn't be surprised if that happens.
that
I
wouldn't
can't
surprise
believe
me at
that.
all. There you go. You just booked their shit. See, it's a
Yeah.
WWE. That whole scenario sounds brilliant.
It makes sense.
That's the
It makes
crazy thing.
sense to them. It makes sense to them.
So moving on, moving on. Yo, moving on. We could have a whole show about Cody's booking. It's crazy. Danhausen, and the Judgment Day feud. Who wants to start?
Bro.
Because I have a lot to say about this.
Yo, dude, I like I'm the way I feel about Danhausen, like when they used him with the whole thing with the Knicks and him appearing on different shows and the stuff he was doing on social media. Cool, cool. I dig it. Don't give this man time to take away from wrestling matches and wrestlers when you're already doing that as it is. And there's significant segments and it's multiple times. And this is what Dominic Mysterio, like, who would
Bro.
have predicted this? Who would have predicted this for Dom?
I didn't
I'll
predict
raise
it for
my hand and
Dom.
say I didn't predict this. I didn't see this happening,
And
and it's just really bad. It's just really bad.
It's
what and
ridiculous.
why does WWE do this all the time? You got a gravy train. Okay. I understand. But why do you have to jeopardize certain people's career on this. Let the train ride. Why do you have to have Miz and Kit Williams comatose in these segments?
Kit Wilson,
Like,
yeah.
like that's like I get it, Miz. You can do anything, but come on, bro. Like that's terrible.
What?
Don't come to work. You can, yeah, you know what I mean? Leave. Like, why are you doing this? Like,
You
that
could.
doesn't make
This could have been
any
an
sense,
email.
bro.
This could have been an
Right?
email.
Like, take some time off to like do something else. Jesus.
Say no.
Ah,
I'm not doing this.
I'm not doing that. You just want
Trust
me to
me.
sit here like a mummy? I'm the Miz. Say what you want about me, like, but damn,
Too much Danhausen. I'm gonna say it. Too much Danhausen. Why they gotta squeeze
every last
every little last drop? It's becoming the Danhausen show. Like I hate that. And like, okay, we don't have nothing.
Housing.
Yeah, there's too
Yeah.
much Danhausen, bro. I like seriousness with some comedy featured, but I don't like a whole thing of ridiculousness taking over the show. It reminds me when you know what it reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of Arrow. When the first two seasons was nonstop action, and then the third season just became a love story between
Oh
Oliver and Felicity.
God.
That's what
Yeah.
it reminds me of. I'm like, hold
Ah.
up, like, what's going on here?
Yeah,
yeah,
like
Like it's becoming a
exactly.
Danhausen show. It's too ridiculous now, you know?
yeah, like I said, like to take away from other wrestlers, like Ilya Dragunov is currently doing nothing. Penta hasn't been on TV for a couple of weeks. Like, what is happening here?
You know? Like our
Yeah,
truth. Our truth does a lot of comedy, but his main thing is wrestling. You
exactly.
know? He's a funny character, but he doesn't take away that he's a wrestler. He has wrestling matches, you know?
Yeah,
But it's
And
just too
and
much Danhausen.
and Danhausen can be done without that much interaction. It can be a
Mm.
thing in the back that a wrestler passes through. And you can still keep him there. You can still, but like him interacting in ring in matches, that's getting a little too much. You know what I mean? Like you can still have him there, but you don't have to bombard people with him until we don't like it no more. I just don't understand why they got to do that.
and then the involvement with the whole thing with the Knicks now, it just feels cheap.
It don't make no
Like during the
sense.
title run, it was cool. There was interaction. There's none of that anymore, bro.
It's
Like now
over.
y'all just riding the coattails, and that's just there. That's
It's
just
weird,
cheap. Don't like it,
but
Next flop of the week, the downfall of the Vision.
dude.
yo,
Like
Austin Theory
this,
cannot catch a break, bro.
the Vision can't catch a break, bro.
The
They've been
vision, man.
losing left and right. Braun Breaker lost to Seth Rollins at Night of Champions.
We haven't
They
seen him.
before that they lost the tag team titles
Yep.
to the Street Profits, and now Austin Theory lose cleanly to Joe Hendry.
Joe
Joe
Hendry.
Hendry.
Come on, dude.
You're the tag team champion. You shouldn't have lost that match.
Well, he used to be the tag team champion.
I
He
mean,
used to be
yeah,
the
you're
tag
the
team
ex tag
champion.
team champion. Yeah, you shouldn't have lost. Even way, like you shouldn't have lost that match as a part of the vision.
Yes, dude. Like, man, they're burying. I think the way it looks Paul Heyman is kind of like moving his way away from the vision. That little
I mean,
segment that they did with
With
him
mhm.
Austin
and
Theory, like, yeah,
Austin
I'm here
Theory.
now. You know.
Yeah, it's that was kind of crazy. But yeah, man.
I think
I think they're sticking a pin in the vision. I think they're done.
it's and then like Austin Theory's like upset at Maxine, like jealous of Maxine. Like, bro, y'all just now came out as a couple last week. You're breaking up already? Like you're
But
already
are they a
teasing? Like
couple? But
what?
are they a couple?
I don't
Well,
know.
they're a pairing. They're an on-screen pairing. Romantic
Something.
other whatever. And it's enough of a pairing for him to get upset about her talking to other dudes. So that shit which just came out that was happening. Now it's like, yeah, we're gonna just kill the tension in that and move on to something else. The whole and just as a side note, the whole concert with Joe Hendry and the Street
That
Profits.
was awful.
That was terrible,
That
dude.
was
Like,
awful.
you
You
shouldn't be
see,
doing this as to, like,
that's why I said I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm glad the Street Profits are getting a push and this, that, and I'm happy for it. Let's see what happens. Let's see what they do. They gave him a concert with Joe Hendry. Man, I just hope that this isn't like a trend.
and
But
honestly, they should have changed
terrible.
their gimmick. Okay, yeah, like you're still holding those solo cups. You're still going up. You know, you weren't up for a long time. You know what
They,
I mean? And I'm not saying and you didn't have to go far from that gimmick, but it didn't have to be the exact same thing. Dawkins don't got to still keep yelling, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. All right, give me something just a little different.
and rolling it up with the
Oh, Joe
Vision
Hendry. Yeah,
and Joe Hendry, like,
seems cheap.
no, this is befitting of no one in this group. No one. Joe Hendry was really over at one point.
They killed
I
that.
know, I know.
Oh
They
my
killed
Yeah,
that.
God,
that's
bro.
terrible, dude.
And the Vision is just a broken down, blurry, blind mess. Like,
And it was
wow. Wow.
and it
Crazy.
was Austin Theory. Where's Braun Breaker? Where's
He wasn't there.
where's Logan
Logan
Paul?
Paul wasn't there.
You know, when's Bronson Reed coming back?
I think it's
You know,
over,
what's
man.
going on?
I think it's over. They can't
And,
keep pushing a boulder that's too heavy up. Like, it's too heavy. Like
oh,
there's too much that's already happened.
Like they lost the tag titles. Braun lost the set. Like, what do you? Come on, you got Paul Heyman basically disavowing them. Like, I don't know you,
I don't know you guys. I don't know you guys.
like
It's a big matzo
what?
ball. It's a big
Yeah,
matzo ball.
that's a big muscle ball, exactly.
Yeah, man. R.I.P. the Vision. Moving
Brutal.
on. Finn Balor direction.
We had so much high hopes, guys.
You had
We
high
had so
hopes.
much high hopes.
You had high
We
hopes.
said it. We said it. Move Finn Balor to SmackDown.
Part one complete. Part one
Part one
complete.
complete, but then
Apparently,
we still had to put faith in WWE and forgot about that
apparently,
part.
apparently, there was only one part
Yeah.
to the story, and that was it. Like, all
Story
right, just
ends.
stick him on SmackDown, and yeah, we'll just kind of have him tread water. Whatever, man. They're never gonna do anything. They're never gonna do anything with Finn Balor. They're just not. They're just not.
Well, they just did that thing with him and Tamatonga. I don't know what that's gonna lead to, but at the same time, I don't know.
I
I
mean,
don't know. I don't
they
know.
have
If they do
history.
it, they have history, yes.
They're original members of the Bullet Club.
Yeah.
Fucking Finn Balor. So many people think AJ Styles started the Bullet Club. Like, no,
It's
he
Finn Balor.
didn't. Finn Balor started that shit.
But
He
are they
was.
gonna even but are they even gonna lean towards that? Because you know WWE, they don't like mentioning
They
history
don't.
in
They
other promotions.
they don't. But recently they have. They have. They have mentioned NJP. They mentioned that. I forgot who it was. This guy, Evil Naraku in NXT. They mentioned that he was the IWGP champion. They mentioned that in the main roster. So they do it every now and then. And with the Japanese promotion, they're a little bit more like they never do with AEW. They never do with Ring of Honor. TNA, they would. AAA, they would. But, if you really want to get something out of it, you got to mention that. I don't know that they will, but I think that would be the best use of it.
Yeah.
It could possibly be you gonna say
I
go?
don't know. It's either they tried to do it with Tama and Shin, and I saw it, but they just don't give it enough time. And on top of that, they don't give you the backstory. It's just this weird 2-second dialogue they have backstage, and you're supposed to know or be invested into what's going
Mm-hmm.
on. So it's
Yeah.
like it doesn't work. And for you to do that to a Finn, like you said, starter of the Bullet Club, the history that those two have, you should have did that from the beginning instead of having him do weird stuff with Damian Priest and like tension between them. That's over with. Like he didn't come to SmackDown for that.
No more
So it's just
bullet.
like
No more Judgment Day
no
stuff,
more
man.
Judgment Day shit. That was the whole point of getting him out of there. So it's
Yeah, and
like,
I see people talk about, oh yeah, they should get the original Judgment Day back to. No, they should not.
no,
They should
no,
not. Leave Finn, Damian, and Rhea separate. Stop it. Stop it.
Jesus.
Stop it. Stop it. Move
You
on.
know.
Bro.
But yeah, but I I like to say the same thing that I said for Chad Gable. Finn needs some singles gold, man. He
That's
should
what I
be
was gonna.
beefing. Yeah, he should be beefing with people. That's like okay, go beef with Trick. I know he's doing with Mello, but let's work towards that.
A match or two, more matches, more matches. You can
We
have small matches instead of weird segments. You can
we haven't
have quick
seen
matches.
we haven't
Like,
seen Finn versus Mello. That's a match we haven't seen.
come on. You
How
got
about how about
Mello,
how about Finn versus
Finn.
Sam? How about Finn versus Sammy? Like screw the USA. How about go straight to the fucking top? How
Come
about Finn
on,
versus
man.
Sammy? They could have a barn burner match them two. Like,
Absolutely.
come on, get Cody out of the title picture for a while and put Finn in there. Like, come on.
Even if Finn loses or these matches that we're talking about, that can be your way of building the tension between Tama. Why is this motherfucker interfering with Finn's matches? Man, Finn's having these banger matches he can't get over. Well, like, what is this story between him and this dude? But now
Yeah.
you're just trying to pull something out of nowhere. And like, not with a Finn Balor. He's been there too long and he has too much history. Give him more.
Oh.
Yeah. I agree
Stop
100%.
treating Finn Balor like a mid Carter.
Like, come
He's
on,
not in a
dude.
mid Carter. He should be in the title scene.
Let him
That's
Just start
run.
acting like it.
yeah.
All right, moving on. This thing is pissing me off, and
It made me mad.
it's
And it's
hot.
hot. Damn it.
What do you mean I can't have a drink? It's hot. For real. That Simpsons.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you mean I can't take off my sweater? I'm hot. Drunk Mr. Rogers.
Yo, seriously, the
That
black
shit was
people,
hilarious.
the dark people are melting in New York City. Like Jesus Christ.
That's fucked up. We're
Okay,
supposed to be gaining powers, not melting.
Yeah.
what? What being under the sun?
Yeah, black people, son.
That's racist, Gil. But yeah,
What?
okay.
I said, how? Not
Racist, Gil.
racist at all. It's empowering, if anything.
Why? Because we're picking cotton under the hot sun. So we should give our
Wow.
ancestors
Wow.
was
Dude,
picking cotton under the hot
how
sun.
Wow.
about
You added.
Africa? How
You
about when we
added.
were running?
Wow. Damn. Like, why you gotta be doing that
How about
activity?
before these motherfuckers came
Damn.
and picked
Oh, I
cotton?
thought
We
Right?
were
that
in
was
Run
Africa
the
chilling.
street in the streets.
I thought that was a joke.
Humping and
No,
fucking like when it was fun.
What do you say? What?
hugging and fucking. Like,
I said
is that what you said?
hunting and
Oh,
fucking and
hunting.
running around
Oh,
like it was fun.
I thought you said
Yeah.
hugging when we were hugging and fucking. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
Like, what?
yeah, that too.
When we're
Too.
hugging and fucking.
In the
There's a deep,
Sahara?
there's a deep hugging custom in.
Okay. So now we know what part you're gonna have to delete in this, in
I'm not
this
deleting any of this.
episode.
You guys are the ones who said the racist stuff. I just sat here, just laughed.
Hugging
I think
and
that's
fucking,
okay.
hugging
You
and fucking.
guy.
Like what?
What do you mean by you guys,
Yeah, what
McKinney?
do you
I
mean by you
What do
guys,
you mean by
Mark?
you
You guys,
guys?
Mark.
You
You
guys.
guys.
I see.
I'm
I
sorry,
see.
you people.
You people. Oh, you people.
You
Okay.
people.
You people. All right.
Speaking of you people, let's go. Let's go to the last nugget of the flop. The street. I think we touched on this. The street
Yeah,
profits.
we did a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like sometimes when they tell you to do something, you got to turn around and say like, no version of cool can this work. This sucks. I do not want to sing with this man. He shouldn't
Yes.
be singing. Period. He
We've
should
never sung
sing.
before.
Period.
He's a
No,
singer. Why are you
actually,
making us sing with him?
like it doesn't make sense. Like it was horrible. It wasn't horrible. It was cringeworthy.
Yes,
Like I felt embarrassed for them.
exactly.
And they were in these high profile spots on Raw in the weeks leading up to this, tag team champions, all that shit. And this is what they roll them out to. This is what they give them. This. Come on, man. Like
And I knew
it
this
just,
was and I knew this was gonna happen, bro. Like holding a title, sometimes I feel like holding a title is the worst thing that you can do in WWE because when you hold the title, you don't wrestle.
Yeah, yeah,
they definitely don't put you in interesting segments, that's for sure. Jeez,
yeah.
right. It's terrible, man.
It's absolutely horrible,
The
dude.
Street Profits are awesome, and they just refuse to give these guys momentum. I just don't understand. You want to build up the tag team division and bring back Enzo and Cass. You have the Street Profits, you have the Creed brothers, like you have wrestlers, you
You
have
have them.
tag teams. You just let go of a few, but you know what? You have
Gotta
others you
look.
can go to.
Yeah,
Fucking just give them matches. Damn. Crazy. That shit is
even
frustrating.
if it was another tag team that you had a feud with, you can have a match segment. We talk about the Bar all the time, bro. They only fought two people for years. The Bar only fought New
Yeah.
Day and fucking years, but every
Yeah,
match was
New
a
Day and
banger.
Usos,
Like they
yeah.
Yeah,
didn't fight no one else.
but
So
they
you can
rest.
have at least two or three tag teams and just have them go at it. Give them matches. So,
Yeah, it was like
and I
literally
don't
the
get it.
New Day, the Usos, the Bar,
And the Bar.
Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose.
That was it.
Seth Rollins, D Ambrose was fire.
They
That was a
were.
Seth
fire ass
Rollins and
match,
D
bro.
Ambrose was fire as a
That was
tag
a fire
team.
ass match, bro.
You know, it's a low key good tag team, and they're not official tag team, but when they do tag together, they have some awesome matches. Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
They had this
Oh yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah.
They had this one match between the Usos. Oh my God, I love that freaking match. That match was so fire. But yeah, bro. I don't know what they're doing with the tag team division, man. It's pretty bad.
I think,
It's
you know,
pretty bad.
one thing that I always thought would be a great way to use like the world champions who are like, all right, you're done. You've been pushed out of the main event. Put them in tag teams. Put them in tag teams.
They used to
KO,
do that shit
Randy
all the
Orton, put them in
time,
tag, like just put them in tag teams, man.
That's
Do
what they
that
did in the
shit.
women's division.
Like, just do that shit.
bro. The Attitude Era and the early 2000s, Triple H was in mad tag teams with people.
Yes.
Like
Like,
they
there's
had nothing to do
nothing
with them. Like you
like
don't know
you
what to
could
do
be
with
in
this.
like, yo, just because you're a main eventer, oh, you can't be in the tag team division. Like, what are you doing? Bro, this
Come
is a
on,
good use of him. It'll bring the division up, clear out the singles side scene in the main event side in the main event scene. Like, uh, uh,
What is
we'll
Joe
see.
Hendry doing with the Street? First of all, what is Joe Hendry doing with the Street Profits?
they just all happen to have beef with the
Division.
whatever the Visions left,
And
which is
what is it?
Austin Theory now.
And why is the Usos having a feud with LA Knight? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
None of it.
Like, I want to be in these rooms where they're deciding these things.
Yeah.
Like, why is LA Knight having a whole feud with the Usos? Why is Joe Hendry best friends now with the Street Profits? Like, what's going
And
on?
now we got, and don't forget, yeah, and Solo made an appearance. So you already know that we're going down that road again. So they're
Oh,
just like, yo, let's drag LA Knight into this shit like we always do.
And
Ah,
isn't Solo hot? That sweater
that
on with a
stupid
the
blazer.
sweater with that
turtleneck
turtleneck,
with
Yeah,
the
with that.
black
blazer and
I'm
all
like,
turtleneck
that.
you're
under
not
a
hot.
Oh,
blazer.
You're not
Jesus,
hot.
damn.
Solo. With a glove on. You hot.
For real. Like, and then he has the chain. I hate that. And he has the chain with the
I've
turtleneck.
always hated that whole outfit. Like, you're not a villain in a video game. Like, cut it out.
It's too much red. It's too much red.
A
Take that
bright
shit
ass
off.
red jacket.
Take that shit off.
I think it's great.
Jesus, it's awful.
I
And
ordered
his
a
hair.
nice thick gold chain. I'm gonna start wearing it with my
You know,
tank top.
he's dressed like the
Yo,
villain, like a villain on a CW show.
dude, he dressed
Like
like the.
he's
You remember Meteor Man?
Oh my God.
You remember Meteor Man?
With
He was
Robert Stixon.
Robin Townsend, yes.
Meteor Man, the Golden Lords.
Yes.
He looks like the member
Wow.
of the Golden
Wow.
Lords.
The
Wow.
Golden Lord. They're all a
Throwback.
bunch of
That's
kids
a
wearing the
deep
Yeah,
freaking
cut.
chains. And they
That's
all
a
have
deep
with
flat
cut.
tops.
blonde hair. With blonde hair.
That's a deep cut right there.
Throwback.
Wow.
Wow. He
The
said the
Golden
Golden Lords.
Lords. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. That's a good one.
I hear they're making a remake of Meteor Man too.
Meteor Man was
Here we go.
hilarious.
But moving on. So yeah, that's the flop. That's the flop of the week. We have so much more, but we can only fit five of them in. We don't want to make this a 2-hour episode. Stay tuned for next week where we have the rest of the flop because
Yep.
we can't fit it all in just one episode.
I'm pretty sure WWE has a lot of doo-doo that
Oh,
they're gonna
they got
release.
plenty. They got plenty.
So
I was watching this YouTube thing. They're saying how like WWE is no longer a wrestling show anymore. It's something else that features wrestling. And I kind
mm,
of feel that way sometimes.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Especially
Yeah.
with the Danhausen segments. You know?
yeah.
Yeah. It's a damn shame.
It's a damn shame. But turn those frowns upside down because it's time for the cream. The
Cream of the
Give us
cream of
crop,
the
that
that
cream.
is.
cream of the crop.
Give us that
Got to
cream,
make sure we
Gil.
finish that pretty
This
quick.
for
All right.
that time for that whole sentence.
Yeah, please.
Yeah,
Cream of the
Cameron,
crop.
Cameron come out of nowhere. Pause.
Pause, bro.
Oh,
There you
Pause.
pause.
go.
Pause.
Pause.
Oh
Pause.
yeah. Hit
Cream
us
of
with
the
that
crop.
cream, bro.
All right.
Give
Pause.
it to us.
Pause. Pause.
Give it to
Pause.
us. Give it to us
Pause.
now.
No,
See what we got to
pause.
deal with? You see what
I
I got
don't
to
want.
deal with?
I don't
Poppers?
want it. Just give me the crop. You hold the cream.
Just give me the crop.
Give me the crop.
Just give me
Nah.
the
Hold the
crop.
cream.
Give
Hold
me
the
the crop.
cream.
Extra cream. Extra
No,
cream for
no,
me.
no.
Extra.
Pause.
The cream you don't
Gil.
give to him, give it to me,
Is
baby.
it
Oh
milk
wow.
cream?
Oh, give it all
What?
to him, Gil. Give it all to
No, I'm not
him.
giving my cream to no one, especially anyone in here. Passing my cream around.
No, just give it to Mark. Give him all the
Just taking
cream.
Cream,
possession of my
cream,
cream and
cream for me. Glizzies for McKendy. What do
No,
you want, Gil?
give
What
all
do you
the
want, Gil?
cream glizzies. All right, let's
Oh,
go. All right,
cream
all
Wow,
right,
glizzies.
Jesus,
ladies and
wow.
gentlemen,
That's a lot.
the cream of the crop this week is Mister. Our three of our favorite wrestler, all three of our favorite wrestler, Seth freaking Rollins. The
Yes.
promo, the match leading to SummerSlam. We've been wanting this match. It's kind of stupid how it came about. We can all agree it just popped up out of nowhere, but it's a fire match that and Seth coming out the way he did. Seth wearing all black, like
Love it.
serious Seth right
Love it.
now. I love it. I love it.
He's not dressed like a flower.
He's not,
He's not
yeah,
dressed like a
yeah.
fucking shrub
He's not
You
dressed like
miss,
a
of some
Batman
type.
villain.
you miss
Yeah.
his, you don't miss his fits?
And I especially don't miss that laugh.
Son,
I do not.
the puffy layered shoulder stuff. Nah, I'm good.
The
Yo,
Halloween costume glasses. The glasses
yo.
used to
The
be
glasses
bigger than the
were
outfit
ridiculous.
sometimes.
The
That
glasses
shit was
were
crazy.
The glasses used to kill me.
Yeah,
The
that shit
glasses
was
used to kill me
wild.
sometimes. Coming
But we
off.
have Seth on our top on our cream guys.
oh,
Yeah, man. I love what he did, man. He went down in history. He mentioned all the times. Well, he didn't mention all the times, but he mentioned a good portion all the times where he just got over Roman Reigns, man. And he says, "Yo, I know it kills you inside because it does.
It
It
does.
it does, yo." And he mentioned like, yeah, he gave Roman some props. He gave Roman some props, man. You've had an amazing run. You know, you've held the title he said, for 4 years. You've held that title. Nobody's gonna break that. The main events that you main
yeah.
evented in
No one's gonna
WrestleMania,
break that.
When you get to the Hall of Fame, I'll probably be the one to induct you. Yeah.
That was
exactly.
good too.
That was good, man. And he said, I've owned you since I put that chair in your back. I would just want them to lean on that more,
Yep.
you know?
Yes.
And
Hmm.
I know I know that there's a level of jealousy that Seth has for Roman because even before then, Seth has always said they've always tried to make Roman the number one guy. It doesn't matter how hard I work, it doesn't matter the accomplishments I made. They're always looking at Roman to make the number one guy. But I know there's also some jealousy that Roman has towards
Absolutely.
Seth.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Like when it counts,
Absolutely.
this guy has always been a thorn in my side. I could have still been Universal Champion if that dude wasn't in the ring to distract me from Cody Rhodes.
It's safe to
And you took, were you gonna say, Gil?
it's safe to say also, if Roman didn't get this godly push, Seth would have still been the star Seth Rollins
Seth
is
would have, yes,
now.
he would have.
No
He would
one
have.
helped him take that push. That's all
He would have.
Seth. They just said, all right, I'm gonna ride his gravy train because Triple H, they all saw that. If they just said, all right, there's nothing we can do with this Roman Reigns guy, he would have been in TNA right now. Not
I
to say that TNA is bad. I mean, we love all wrestling. I'm just saying,
Hmm.
I just look at it like I think if they just keep steady with what they've been doing with, or at least what they appear to be doing, I think this could be a really, really special feud. Like really, really, really special. And I think a great idea would be to kind of mirror it somewhat in the Mello and Trick feud. Talk about your history. Like I feel like
hmm
WWE is going to. I feel like there will be video packages about Seth and Roman, about all the times that Seth has screwed Romans, either because he beat him outright or because he interfered in such a way that he took the title away from him. And he's done that a lot. He's done that a lot. At SummerSlam, when he beat him clean, the gauntlet match on Raw, obviously he cashed in money in the bank on him. He cost him in the triple threat match. Like there's more examples than that we could give, obviously. Um, but I just thought it was just incredibly well done. And the history there is unparalleled. It's the kind of thing like just let the story unfold, WWE. You don't
hmm
need to do anything
hmm
special. Don't
hmm
turn this into bloodline magic. Like, no, stop it. Like the bloodline, we know that they're there. We know that they're there. Don't make them the focus of the story. Please don't do that. Don't do that.
And
Make
this
the
could be one
focus
of
of the story between him and Seth, and it would actually make Roman interesting. If
That's
you
what I
show
was just gonna
Roman,
say.
if you show Roman being perturbed by the fact, like, I'm the OTC and all this shit, but fucking deep down inside, this guy, he always beats me when it counts. He has taken from me every time that I was right there. He was there to take it away from me. He hit me in the back with the chair. He cashed in money in the bank on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see that shit. I want to see that vulnerability, that anger from Roman. I think it'll make him interesting. I do.
Think the best thing for them to do is don't give Roman any bullet points. This is one of the rare times you actually want Roman to go out and just, dude, be Joe.
Yeah,
Because you know it's gonna hurt. You know, you guys been riding together. You guys know each other so well. This can open up a real like deep thing that's real. So a
14
lot of
years of
potential
history,
here.
man.
And
14 years of history, bro. And it doesn't have to end. It doesn't. I'm on the fence on. Everyone seems to be in agreement that Roman's gonna win this, but this could just be the beginning. They've been toying with this rivalry, like one-on-one rivalry between Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns for years now. And we've yet to actually have a rivalry between Seth and Roman. It's always been a cash-in or a third man involved or now he's the tribal chief. There's the Usos or shenanigans. Nah, let's make this a real like one-on-one rivalry. If there's any time for Roman to naturally be over and for them to help him naturally be over, it's now between Seth and Roman.
I agree.
oh, don't get it twisted. I'm not a fan of Roman Reigns, but he got some clips in the gun. He could he, he could
Yes.
he could he could he could shoot some
He could.
some real bullets at Seth.
He
Like,
could.
yeah, you always saying that how you want to be the number one guy. Every time they give you the ball, you get injured, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You fall, son. You
And and
fall.
and speaking of the vision, I think the vision gotten blind because every time you try to have your own fashion, it falls
It doesn't
apart.
work.
Bro, you sure you're the visionary? Like
Yeah.
seriously. Like he
Yeah.
has some bullets on the clip that
He does.
in the gun that he can fire off.
He does.
I think it's gonna be a slow build. I think it's gonna be a slow build. By the time SummerSlam gets together, they're gonna want to tear each other apart.
Yeah. Yeah. This thing
Yeah.
is gonna be. It's gonna be
Yep.
ridiculously hot.
You know,
And
and but are we
I
gonna say
think
Mark?
I think the one thing, like you could say, like, yeah, Roman has bullets, but the frustrating part is that Seth will always have that last word. He say, yeah, yeah, like I did all this stuff, Roman. I did all this shit. I still beat your ass. What does that
Still
say
never beat
about
me.
you? And that's always gonna be like the fucking gotcha that he has. And I think that would be a great way for them to get physical is like Seth just hits him with that, and Roman is like, I really have nothing that I could say back against
I
this
just gotta
motherfucker.
hit him.
I just gotta punch him in the face.
Punch him in the face.
Yeah.
And I also like kind of want to see the next chapter of this. Like they've been feuding for years, bro. I kind of want to see a Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns team up. I would love to
You
see
Seth
know, I was
Rollins
just
and
Rollins.
thinking
Roman
that
go for the tag titles. Let's
Yeah,
I
go.
was
I would
just
love
thinking that in
that.
my head. I
Let's
was just thinking that in my
go.
head. Like, have they ever did that before? Because it was all
They've
three
been
of them
tag they've been
They've
tag
been
team
tagged.
champions
Yeah.
before.
before. Yeah.
Yeah. They
Okay.
were tagged when Dean Ambrose had the US title, they were tag
Yeah,
team
they were
for one
That's
tag
year.
right.
teams.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
I would love a two-man power team where they pull off a Triple H and Stone Cold, and they
Yes.
have all the titles. They have the
Yes.
tag team titles. Seth has the Universal. Roman has the heavyweight, and they have all the belts, and they're just walking around cocky as hell. But at
Like
the same,
after this SummerSlam match, it's almost, if you will, a draw, and they're like they both realize, let's just take everything over.
Like
that would be
you're gonna
crazy.
you're gonna tell me you have Seth and Roman as a tag team, bring back KO. You get KO and Sammy together as a tag team. You're gonna tell me that that's not a shot in the arm to the division? Please,
Come on,
Or
man.
they do a war between like the next Survivor Series. They do a war, the old school versus the new school.
That would be dope.
that'd be dope
But
too.
I want them to have a Survivor Series match, like an elimination. They
No,
didn't have one in Survivor Series. They had the
Nah,
War Games.
no,
yeah, war
they have a
games. They do
war
war
games
games
now.
now.
It's not regular Survivor Series. I
Series
know.
anymore,
I
Do the
know.
which
Survivor
sucks.
Series fucking match. That's a dope match.
Which
That was a dope
sucks.
match, man. Being the sole survivor, that used to be a big freaking deal.
Yeah.
But they don't even do that shit.
And that's the cream,
That's the
gentlemen.
cream, guys. That's our show. That's the
Can,
cream of
That's
the
the cream.
crop.
It's all over the place. The
can I
cream.
Yep.
mention a side note? Can I mention a side note? Honorable mention. I did love Sammy's promo against Jay Uso and Cody.
Hmm.
He had these two lines that I love. He said, Cody, he said, he was talking to Cody, and you said, hey, you said, as long as you have this, I will never have this. Well, guess what? I
I have it.
have this now.
Yeah.
I have this now. I love that he said that to Cody. And I also love what he said to Jay.
About it still being
Jay,
in the family.
Jay said, like, I gotta bring it back in the family. He said, yo, Jay, I got this. The way I see it, it is already in the
In the
family.
family.
Because Sammy,
I mean, it's in
he's
the
not a
bloodline.
he's not an associate. He's in the bloodline. So what are you talking about? Bring it in the family. It is in the family. I love those two. And then he said, you two, stay away from me. Because
Yeah.
Sammy knows. Yeah, you're gonna come and congratulate me. Nah, you want this shit.
I
You
never
want this
doubted
shit.
I never doubted that Sammy would be one, a funny champion, two, an interesting champion.
Yeah.
Because I know, because even the pictures he's posted online with
Yeah,
him
it's pretty
with
funny.
at the park
Pushing
and
the
the
swing.
belt
That
with the
that shit
swing,
was
that shit is
hilarious.
That's
hilarious,
That shit
bro.
was
hilarious.
hilarious.
The
First,
first one when he's
with
at the
his
dinner
son,
table, yeah,
he's swinging his son, and then he's swinging
yeah,
the champion.
and he's just looking at it. Yeah, I knew Sammy was going to be an interesting champion and funny champion. Just let's
Because
see how long he holds this title.
Sammy's being real. Like, no, let's not fucking around. Nah, Cody. Don't be like, oh, I just came out here to thank you. No,
And he
to
came here for a
congratulate you.
title
No,
shot.
you came here for a title shot because you could have ran. You could have said that when we were backstage. But now you
Yeah.
gotta come out, do this whole big entrance and everything, and just to say congratulations. Shut up, Cody. Shut up, Cody. Bro. And the minute I have it, Jay just shows up and he said, this is a warning shot. Shut up, Jay.
Shut up, Jay.
Shut up, Jay. It's
Where's
already in
Jacob?
the
Where's
family.
Jacob Fatu when you need him? Shut up, Jay.
Shut up. Yo, punk ass.
Your punk ass. I'll listen to
Bro.
Roman. And it's definitely not listening to your punk ass.
He said, stay away from me. I,
How
I
about you
love
just stay away from me, bro? You're gonna have a match with them in 2 days.
You're having a match with him tomorrow night, buddy.
I
So
would love it if they do like a paranoid Sami Zayn as the champion.
it
Like
might.
Stone Cold?
Like
Like
Stone
Stone
Cold.
Cold and Tommaso Ciampa. You remember how
Oh,
Tommaso
yeah.
Ciampa used to hold the
Yeah.
belt? I
Yeah.
love that.
Goldie.
He still holds it that way.
He called him
Yo,
Goldie. He
he's
used to
killing
call
it.
him
He's
Goldie.
killing it in AEW. He's
Yeah,
killing
Yes,
it
he
he's
in
just having
AEW.
is.
match after match after match,
Yo,
man.
Yes,
and
he
He's a
is.
workhorse.
he's such a villain. That
Yeah.
dude is
He's
such
He
a
really
always
is
been
the
a
black
villain.
villain.
heart. He really is
He's
the black heart.
always been a villain. That's
Oh.
always been Tommaso's. He's a psychopathic villain.
I
Yeah.
love, dude. They could have gave him the ball, man. He would have ran with it, man. He would have
WWE,
ran with
baby.
it, bro.
But
Gotta
on
love
that note,
WWE
guys,
booking.
that was our show.
All right.
Like and subscribe
Like, subscribe.
now.
Like, subscribe, comment. Let us know what you thought. Are we crazy? Probably not. I think you're the ones that are crazy. If you don't like and subscribe now. Now.
Now.